Hey, good morning. Welcome to Business Growth Accelerator Live, where I'm going to give you some simple strategies for serious business owners who want solid results. Now, this morning I was on one of my networking groups that I go to, and I talked to them about the 10-foot rule. Now, Sam Walton, the owner of Walmart, actually made the 10-foot rule up, and the 10-foot rule says that I promise that whenever I come into contact or within 10 feet of a customer, I'm going to look them in the eye, greet them, and say, how can I help you? Now, the thing is, most of us realize the value of taking the initiative. We know how important it is, yet we still don't do it. We wait for the other person to make the first move. But all that does is lead to missed opportunities. And as I said to the guys this morning, often I hear you say, oh, if you want a one-to-one next week, please let me know. All right. I'm saying to you instead, take the initiative. If you want a one-to-one, make it happen. Just don't say that you're available. Target the people in your group that you'd like to have that one-to-one with, because not everyone in your networking group or in your sphere of influence is a person that you want to do business with. So you need to target the person that you need to speak with who can be of benefit to both of you. And it's the same in business as well. You've got to target your niche market, and that's why you've got to understand what your customer avatar is. Because if you're going to try and sell to everyone, you're probably not going to sell to anyone, because people don't see you as an authority. Now, I use the word authority as opposed to expert because the world is awash with experts, but very few people are authorities. Now, let me give you an example. Okay, you're running down the road flat out, but unfortunately you have a heart attack and you fall over. I just keep wandering along all of a sudden and I see you there and I bend over you and I say, hey, do you want me to call the cardio specialist or do you want your GP? Now, I kind of guess you're going to tell me, go and get the cardio specialist. All right, you want the specialist, the authority, not just the expert in times like that. And it's the same in your business. It's really important to reach out for the people who you want to do business with, because there's so many missed opportunities if you sit back and wait. And with social media these days, it's so easy to reach out and to target the people who you want to help or to purchase your products. And I've got to say this to you, all right, please, if you're reaching out to someone on social media who you want to do business with, don't sell them immediately. Don't tell them about your products on the very first or second time. It's like going out for a date and within 5 minutes before the wine has even arrived, you say to the other person, let's get married. And you wonder why the hell they run for the door. So the thing is that in any business relationship, and especially if you're having a one-to-one, get to know the other person. Get to understand who they are. Get to understand what their problems are. Because once you understand their problems, then you can provide a solution. When people see that your solution is going to enhance what they're doing in their business, you then have got a license to print money. So it's really important to nurture the relationship first, to understand the person. When you're having that one-to-one, to get to know a lot about them, and not just about the business. Find out about them personally as well. Are they married? Have they got kids? What's their sport? Who do they support in football or rugby or hockey or whatever it may be? Find out a little bit more about them personally, because that actually goes to the personal side of things. Because as you know, people want to do business with people they like, know, and trust. Now, I know that's a cliche, and I've heard that myself so often, but I'm afraid to say it's really true. You will do business with people you know, like, and trust. So get to know people first, all right, so you can build up that rapport and that trust. Don't wait for other people to come to you. Go out and find out the people that you want to do deals with. And that's a case of just saying hi on LinkedIn or Twitter or any other social media platforms that are out there, and just asking if they want to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, just getting to know them. And my recommendation is you pay for it. Take them out, you pay for it. all of a sudden people are going, wow, here's someone who's taken me out for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. They've put their hand in their pocket and they haven't asked me for anything in return. That comes at a later stage. So the 10-foot rule again, anyone you come into contact with within 10 feet, eyes up, greet them and say, hi, how can you help them? It's the same in business, the 10-foot rule. All right, how can you help people? But not on the first date. Not on the first date. It's the fourth or the fifth date that you're going to do this, because most people won't buy on the first or the second time you talk with them. In fact, I think it's 40% of people will buy or purchase on the fifth interaction you have with them. So that's why it's important that you keep interacting, keep that 10-foot rule going so that you can continue to nurture the relationship. There you go. There's the tip for the day, the 10-foot rule. Now, if you've liked this, please share it, please comment on it, please put a like in it. Would love that. If you'd like to join the Business Growth Accelerator, please, you'll see the links around here. Come and join us for these simple tips for serious business owners every day to give you solid results. 9:10, Monday to Friday, not the weekends, because as business owners, we have to have time off so we can refresh and recuperate and get ready for the next week. See you tomorrow.